Hello and good day. How are you all? Kalispera. This is Kathy from Divine Debut bringing you your divine spread for the 30th of March 2020. Thank you all for being here. I do hope that these messages with the divine spread are helping you daily. Please also follow me on social media as I do take a message from the Mythic Oracle. Okay, so let's see what's happening for today or whenever you are viewing this video. I hope that you're all doing very well. Patience is a virtue, everyone. Things will open up, things will clear, things will come back to a more of a normal pace. Things will never be exactly the same after this period of time. Let's take your major arcana. Karma Dharma, what are we dealing with today or whenever we're watching this video? So here is the card, and we have the Wheel of Fortune. Beautiful. The Wheel of Fortune is a completion of a cycle. The Wheel of Fortune is also related to the planet Jupiter, and we know that Jupiter is coming slowly closer and closer. In the next maybe 5 days, it's going to be exact with the Plutonian power planet. We know that Pluto has got a lot to do with power. Jupiter does expand everything. We know also that Sagittarius is all about truth. It's us holding on to our faith that things will be divinely put in the right place. I feel as though there's a lot of shuffling going on with the divine. Things are being put in place, but it's a domino effect. So one thing leads to another. We're in that effect. Now we're playing chess. The gods are playing chess. I do take this as a beautiful, a very positive omen. So, and we know that Sagittarius is all about foreigners. People from different cultures, the world at large. Sagittarius is also a very optimistic sign. It's all about fire, taking the initiative, worldly things. It's also about the teacher and anything that we are looking into, and we're becoming the guru as we are at this time, maybe even connecting to spirit, but also doing our homework. And that's what it's all about. We are going through major lessons. Let's take the divine spread. Now, some of you on a personal level could be dealing with a Sagittarian person, someone who could be a spiritual teacher to you. This is the end of a certain cycle and the beginning of another cycle, no doubt. And we know that, a lot of us know that we're not all on the same timeline. So do take these messages as they resonate for you and your personal situation. This is a love and general reading. So for those of you that are new to these readings or new to my channel, thank you for being here. Let's take your cards, your divine spread. My friends and fans, let's cut the cards. So calling on our spirit guides, Archangel Michael, Archangel Jophiel, please guide us. What is the root of the issue today? And we have the Two of Cups, so it's all about love, and it looks like there is changes coming in and luck coming in. This is not only about love, this could also speak of a soulmate connection, and I did mention that in yesterday's reading as well, so you may want to watch that. The Two of Cups is an agreement, okay? It's a soulmate connection. It's two people that are putting their heads together. They're working as a team on a collective scale. This could mean that this could even be, countries working together for the good of humanity. This is also an agreement, to people having the same ideas, having the same values, having the same needs, being on the same level emotionally, and working as a team. Okay, now let's see what is hidden from us, what we can't see. And we have the Four of Swords. And the Four of Swords does speak of, looking within, doing that meditation, taking time out, relaxing. What we don't see is that because this is the warrior, this is someone who is focusing more on, what has not worked for them. They're taking time out, healing. But the Ace of Swords is by his side. And I do feel on a collective scale that this is, it's got a lot to do with the people that are not feeling well, people that are in need of medical assistance. But we know that this warrior, through his faith, and as I always say, Sagittarius is all about faith and our beliefs. This could be changes where our beliefs are concerned, but this is also taking time out to heal whatever we are dealing with, whether this is on a physical scale or a mental, emotional scale. Now, fours always speak of home and family, so this is a good time, a benevolent time for those of you that are coming together with family, with loved ones, whether it's physically or through distance, through social media, which is what we're all doing now. You may be seeing the meaning of life, and that's what Sagittarius is all about as well, seeing the bigger picture. What is important to us? Is it important that if we have been in a unstable relationship for whatever reason, and whatever type of relationship that is, what is important? Okay, this could be speaking about mending a broken heart as well for those of you that are looking at love on your own personal, in your own personal situation. This could mean that this is a time of healing. The truth will come with that Ace of Swords. Once this warrior has gained his strength, he will pick up that Ace of Swords and he will cut away what, of course, did not work for him, and he will be starting new. So he will be standing in his truth. Let's see, in the recent past, we have the Two of Wands, which I think was in yesterday's reading, if I remember right. The Two of Rods is a new doorway, a new opening. Again, very Sagittarian. It's all about the world. The world is changing, of course. Hopefully it's changing for the better. We know that the divine has got a plan, okay, plan B, plan C, and things have got to work out in the time that they need to be worked out. So this is like deep transformation, Pluto, Jupiter coming together. We know also that Jupiter and Pluto coming together can be the masses, right? So there's a massive transformation, and I think also, even though we've got, the largest planet, Jupiter, in our solar system, and the smallest but most powerful planet, which is Pluto, I think both of them working together, which does speak of the Scorpio-Sagittarius area of the horoscope. I think that that's going to be an expansion of the power, which is, and because Pluto is anything that is, the foundation, it's the fundamental, it's the depths. So therefore, it's like we're starting from the depths of humanity and building on that, powering up. So it's like having our foot on the pedal and having the handbrake up, where we're pressing down on the pedal, not really getting anywhere, but we're powering up to make that move, to overcome any challenges that we've been going through on a collective and on a personal. And I do feel that once the handbrake is put down, we're going to be speeding towards our future. And I do believe that with Jupiter here, yes, of course, our beliefs will have changed somewhat. Our changes on our lives on a very fundamental level will have changed. And as I said, I do believe that the good wins over the bad. So it is it's, looking at the other side of things here with the Two of Rods. Let's look at the now and we have the judgment calling. This is the second chance for me. And again, Pluto is here. Judgment. Some of us are looking at relationships that have been dead and buried. This is Archangel Michael again here, saying that we need to resurrect. Humanity on a whole is in a state of resurrection. So this, as I said, is being on the other side of things, but this is also aid and help coming in from angels, from our spirit guides, from other people. I always look at judgment as having a second chance to resurrect or to redeem relationships, or to even redeem ourselves, and maybe even stand in the mirror and look at ourselves and think how were we acting before, who were we before, and who are we going to be on the other side of things. So even redeeming and coming back together with a past relationship here with the Judgment card. Okay, and I want to say that in the Witch's Tarot, the Judgment card is also called the Karma. So seeing the Wheel of Fortune and the card of Karma, this is good karma, no doubt. Let's see what's on our mind and what's our trajectory. Where are we heading to? And we're going to be successful, everyone. Six of Wands does speak of success. Many times we could say that this is the card of ego as well. So if you have been dealing with someone, could be a Sag, could be an Aries, could be a Leo, someone that was riding on their high horse, this is a slap in the face for them, where they will come across as much more humble. We're all being humbled at in some area of life. But speaking about work and occupation and all that, we will come through this victoriously, everyone. And I do feel that the divine is here with us. Okay, let's take the action and advice. And we have got the Ace of Rods, Ace of Wands. This is that spark, that light, that fire. This is the light. Okay, it's like we're turning on the switch. Things are going to slowly and steadily come back to normal. Normal is going to be a new normal, though, and seeing the sun rays behind this wand, which has it's bloomed, as you could see, and this does speak of newness. Now, for some of you that are at home a lot, I do see, with the Ace of Rods, this could also speak of pregnancy. This could speak of being intimate. Back in the days when there was no TV, there was a boom where children were concerned, where births were concerned. I do feel with the lockdown right now, we're probably going to be having a baby boom, but this could also speak of creativity, and we're creating things in a different environment now. I would say that this more than likely is doing a lot of us good, if this is the metaphorical, taking time out and turning within. For those of you that have got people that are ill, I do see here, of course, with the Judgment calling, this obviously speaks of people being in a close to death situations, but this is resurrection also. So I see this as beautiful, very positive, that they may come out of whatever healing they need to do, physical, mental, whatever that is, because we know that our mental state is going through much change as well, as with this lockdown. For some people it's harder than others. Okay, so the Ace of Rods, as well as the Jupiter does expand on anything it touches. Ace of Rods, again, is the beginning of that seed that is being planted. This could be a seed being planted in someone's belly. That's why I'm saying that there may be a lot of births 9 months from now That'll be interesting to see, won't it? Let's look at the outcome, everyone. And we've got the Queen of Cups. And the Queen of Cups is very intuitive. She is very psychically inclined, very sensitive, very loving, giving, very empathic, and a very humble soul. So Queen of Cups is ready and open with her emotions. She's also ready to maybe even, because she's one that is very knowledgeable. This could be someone in your lives that has got a lot of knowledge. She could be a healer as well. Someone, who deals with the occult, with mysticism, anything like that, as we know that the cups are all about, our soul, and they're very spiritual. So Queen of Cups, again, someone very loving, very open-hearted. Two of Cups, Queen of Cups. So we could be talking about someone that could also, there could be Scorpio, but also Sag is very strong here. So I don't know if this is talking specifically to you. What I do know is that the Queen of Cups is someone who's very loving, and as someone who holds space in her heart for many, many people fit in her heart. So let's see what the divine message is, the message from Spirit for today. And we have the Page of Rods, which is a message. This is the messenger. This is the same wand that is right here. So something is going to bloom. Something is going to be communicated. This is also the messenger sending this message to the masses. I do feel that with this card here, this could be a wonderful message coming through. Look out for that. Whenever you view this video, look out. You may be receiving a very positive, very inspiring energies with the Page of Rods. And also with the Page of Rods, I do see it as Aries. Aries energies here. Let's take another card on this page. I want to get another idea of what is this message. For those of you that there has been no communication where love is concerned, it looks as though something, there was a lot of ego, but I feel that someone has gone deep within and they've understood what the meaning of life is for them, their own indications of what life is all about, what is important, what is of value to them. Let's take another card. And we have the Eight of Swords. So someone feels bound, chained, and they feel as though they're not able to move. And this has got a lot to do with the lockdowns. Eight of Swords is someone that doesn't have the knowledge, and therefore they feel that they are imprisoned by a certain situation, again collectively, but also personally. Let's take another card. We know that the Page of Rods is someone who's willing to go on that adventure. It's the risk taker. Eight of Swords is someone that's not looking at taking a risk. They're more in their fear than anything else. And here we've got the Three of Pentacles, which can mean a group effort. This could also mean expansion and growth. This could also mean collaboration amongst people and amongst family. Okay, Three of Pentacles is expansion. We know that threes are very positive. Let's take a look at this Queen of Cups. And again, don't forget that the Three of Pentacles is also another card. He's working inside of a church. So he's working on his beliefs. And this message could help us to slowly and steadily expand and change our beliefs. And where there was fear, there is optimism here. Let's look at that Queen of Cups. And we've got the Star card, which is the sign of Aquarius, the sign of the people, humanitarianism. The Star is also a wish fulfillment. The Star is also social media, but it's also the 11th house of friends. Okay, also the Star is We're looking at something in the distance and hoping and trying to heal ourselves and heal also our beliefs where the future is concerned, because we know that Aquarius is transiting through the sign of Taurus. Beautiful with the star here. Some of you, yes, may have strong Aquarian energy that you're dealing with. I want to take one more card on this Four of Swords, as the air qualities here are Aquarius. And so some of you may be dealing with an Aquarian person or someone that has got strong Aquarius in their chart who is going through their own healing. Let's take another card. And we have Temperance, which again is Sagittarius. Yes, there is healing. Healing will come through the divine, and the divine Archangel Michael again is working on something for all of us. This is asking for patience. This is asking for the people coming together, all cultures, all people from different backgrounds joining forces and being rebirthed, especially with the Judgment card. We are going through a major rebirth on a collective and personal level. Now again, others of you are dealing with someone that is at a distance, and that's why with Sagittarius here twice, 3 times, I would say 3 times the energy of Sag. We need to hold on to our beliefs, and also for those of us that need guiding, do communicate, do ask for help from people that are more spiritually inclined. Let's take one card on this Two of Cups, which is at the root of today's reading. A few cards fell out, way too many. Two of Cups, what's that all about? Please, Spirit. And we have the Empress. And there's the pregnancy again, everyone. And the Empress is, of course, Libra and Taurus. Many people say this is Aries energy as well. The Empress does speak of manifestation, growth, abundance, expansion, having everything that we want. We know that the energy of the Empress is all about magnetism, all about beauty, all about our values, our self-worth. She's also very nurturing, very giving. Again, the Queen of Cups could be the same person as the Empress. There is a seed that is planted at this time, and again, she is the pinnacle of love. So that's what I did say before, that I feel that the card of Jupiter and the Ace of Rods here could mean pregnancy. If not on a physical level, this could be on a creative level. And we know that she is Mother Earth as well. Mother Earth brings in the bounty. So we've got 2 3s here. Lovely to see. Lovely, lovely to see, everyone. Okay, I'm going to now take a message from Spirit for everyone. Please, Spirit Archangel Michael, what is the message from Spirit today and through this reading? And I'd like to also say that Mercury is now practically out of its shadow time, so we should have more clarity. Again, we may have a little bit of confusion in this week, but we also may have clarity about things that are very much of the divine and very much of unconditional love, as Neptune and Mercury will be meeting up. And I would say in roughly 10 days we will have a lot more clarity. Let's look at the message from Spirit. Archangel Michael, please. And we have Breathe. The card Breathe breathes. The breathe, or the breath, is the vital bridge between your body and soul. It's the connection between the inside and outside, connecting you to the universe, spirit, and the divine source. The breath permeates your entire being with prana, which is the same life-giving force that nourishes everything in the universe. And we know that prana has got a lot to do with kundalini, right? And this is speaking very closely to this card here, the Four of Swords. So for those of you that are very familiar with meditation on a level of kundalini, then this is the perfect time to do that. Now, of course, breathe. This is our vital force. This is our, the breath that we're taking. And I want to reference the song Every Breath You Take, and I think it's the Police. I will put it in the description box below, as I feel that there may be a message there for all of you. Okay, so when we breathe, obviously, this is a sign of life, and this could also be some sort of a release, as when we breathe in oxygen, we release carbon dioxide, and breathing can give us a new source of life, and it can give us, because we know our, the breath of life is all about giving aid to others as well. So that's what I feel with this card. I will take now, for those of you that are dealing with the Empress and the Queen of Cups, could be the same person. Again, I'm going to take two cards, two of my handwritten cards. Let's see if we can get a message. This could be two different people or the same person. Doesn't have to be any particular gender. Okay, we just know that the Queen of Cups is all about knowledge, emotional. She has got herself emotionally in a balanced state. Some of you are just feeling in the energies, and you are psychically understanding that your wish is just around the corner with the Star card. Let's take the Queen of Cups. I have loved you from the moment I met you, but the problems in my life don't allow me to follow my heart right now. It won't be fair on you either. So this is obviously speaking about the future. So obviously this Queen of Cups, her wish fulfillment is the relationship in her life, but the problems are not allowing her to be in this bond right now. And this could be the communication through social media. Let's take the Empress. I am sorry for not trusting you, but I've been hurt before. Okay, now this could be a motherly figure as well. Or this could be you sending this message to the Empress. So the messages could go either way. I will leave it at that, everyone. I do want to thank you so much for being here again. I am working now on the April reading, so do look out for those in the next couple of days. Sending you much love, many blessings, and much healing as well, emotionally and physically, to all of you. Namaste.